Hello Internet, it's Koundie. Today I thought we could look at some of the physical video games that I own. Now these are all for consoles, except for I have 2 copies of the same game for PC. I do additionally have handheld like Game Boy Advance games and things like that, but I'm not including that today, okay? So I'll get out of the way the 2 copies of Spore that I have for the PC because I love this game so much. So here is the game. I can't show you what's inside because it has like the product code and stuff and my name. Okay. So Spore, let me know if you ever played this. This is by Maxis. And they were bought out by EA. And when EA got them, they ate them up. So Maxis no longer exists. So unfortunately, we will likely never be getting another Spore game. Though I think it would be really, really cool. I'm gonna try to go relatively quickly through these so that we're not here for 100 years, okay? And this is the only Wii game I have with me. My other ones are at my parents' house where my Wii is. And that's Metroid Prime Trilogy. And this is such a cool, I'm not sure what you would call it. It's not plastic like this kind of plastic like a lot of games were. It's like a special packaging for the trilogy. I highly recommend. Honestly, I think I only played the first 2 in the trilogy with this because the first one I got to a certain point and it got really, really hard, so I stopped playing. And then I later started the second one. At least I think it was the second one, and it was really cool. But I remember getting stuck at some point, and then I didn't pick it back up. Yeah. Okay. So let's go through. Now I have my PlayStation 2 games. We've got Jack X, Combat Racing. This type of game was really popular at the time, and originally Jack and Daxter was not like this dark kind of style. It was like a light-hearted like fantasy game, but it slowly got darker over the games because that was kind of the genre that was popular at the time, so they were trying to like make it fit in more with the more mainstream games. This I actually bought recently because, actually 3 of these I bought recently because I used to own them, but I can't find them. So this is Cabela's Deer Hunt 2004 season. I don't remember if I had the exact 2004 season or not, but it was very, very similar to this. I bought it recently at a local game store. They host Magic the Gathering events. They do Pokemon stuff. They have some like Pokemon Lego builds in there, some plushies in there, and then they have a ton of like we've got Sonic Mega Collection Plus. So this has, oh my gosh, it's got a ton of games in here. I'm trying to see where it says. So it has Sonic Genesis, like Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. These were all originally in the Sega Genesis. We've got Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Spinball. That's actually pretty fun, but I'm not good at it. It's kind of like a pinball sort of situation. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And for a lot of these, they actually have like 2 versions. Not all of them, like the Mean Bean Machine, they have 2 different versions of, and I believe that 3D Blast, I don't remember. But yeah, that's not the only games. There's a couple more, I think, in there. But yeah. The Mean Bean Machine is like kind of like a Tetris type of game, a little bit. But it's like groups. Instead of a line, it's like groups, and you have different colored little blobs that come down. And I think you have to get 5 together, and then it like disappears and everything moves like Tetris. We've got Shrek Super Party. This is like Mario Party. It's a bunch of mini games. You can play with up to 4 players. You can play as Lord Farquaad, Shrek, Donkey, Fiona. You can also play as Thelonious, which is like the guy in the black mask that's like, oh my gosh, what does he do? He's like the guillotine guy or whatever, or the dungeon guy, I don't remember. You can also play as Monsieur Hood, the Robin Hood guy that's in the forest in the beginning. I feel like there's one more that I'm forgetting, but maybe not. No, you cannot play as the dragon. This was after the first movie. This was right after the first movie, so it's only based on that. And it's like, it's super random. It's cute though, I used to really love it. We've got Crash Tag Team. This is cool because it has a mixture of racing games throughout, but then it has like your typical like platforming kind of stuff, but it was like more 3D rather than like, you know, straight across. But then they also had a couple different mini games that had like racing, where you could like merge your vehicles. They had like a trick style where you're in a car and you can do tricks. They had stuff where you're in a car, but you're like, you merge with someone and you're like, it's like a battle royale kind of thing. They've got a bunch of little like minier games, which is like a little bowling game. There's like a little like arcade shooting like birds out of the air game. I don't know. It's cute. It was super fun, and I think I've beaten it once, but I've got really close multiple times, and then I forget what I'm doing, and I put it away for a while, and then I don't know what save I'm on, so I just start over. Alright, we're at Kingdom Hearts. So this is Chain of Memories. So this is the one where you're using like cards to do your attacks and stuff. It's got Aladdin, Winnie the Pooh, The Little Mermaid, Final Fantasy, and Tinkerbell in it looks like. And this is yeah, I was gonna say this also has Riku in it, which is this one, because for a while, like, yeah, he's in most of the games, but I think, sorry, what I meant to say is it has Axel Odyssey mixed with Hercules. I didn't realize they revisited so many in Re-Chain of Memories. Also, why is it called Re-Chain of Memories? Like RE, like reply. I don't understand that. Or regarding, or whatever. Now, this is Kingdom Hearts 2. And it's still in the package because I played it borrowing a friend's version. And I loved it. And so I bought it so I could replay it. And I haven't. So this is where it introduces Roxas. I love Roxas. He's so cool. Yeah. We've got Mickey in the lull. This is the Lion King, Little Chicken, Pirates of the Caribbean, Lilo and Stitch, Tron, I think. Is that Aladdin again? Is that Aladdin again? J-Wiz. I don't know. But I really, really liked this one. I found it very difficult. But I am not like the best at playing games like that. So we've got Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. This one you can play Coco in. I also like this one because there's a couple levels where you're like in a giant hamster ball. And I thought those were fun. We have Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I just realized I forgot to bring up my little case that has my PS1 games in it. Oh well. We've got Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, which I think they really wanted to be like a franchise. I think it would have been cool. I feel like there's one other, like a Ty 2, but I don't know for sure. But yeah, he's cute, and he does boomerangs. I never beat it. A lot of these I never beat because I was a kid and I just never stayed to do it that long. This is Crash Nitro Kart, which I believe came out before Crash Tag Team. And this is more of your standard, like, Mario Kart style. And last of all, for PS2, we have Spyro Enter the Dragon. The only problem with this game is that... Oh wait, no. That's my PS1 version. There's Spyro Ripto's Rage. That's what it is on the PS1 I have. But my game is corrupted, like the disc itself, because it has to be the disc. There's no other like way, because I've played it through 4 times, and every time, and it's the only one I've played through multiple times because my brother would help me when I was younger, and I've played it more recently all the way through. By more recently, I mean within the last 5 or 6 years. And it's corrupted at the very end. You're fighting Ripto and you beat him, and the game freezes just as he is defeated, and then you like go up or whatever, and it freezes and you can't do anything, you can't move, and then eventually it turns to black screen and you can still hear the music, and it's frustrating because I'm pretty sure that's the end of the game, the very end, but I'll never know because I'm not rebuying that game and replaying it, because I know I've rebought these games and I haven't replayed them. But Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. I really liked this one. This has like tiki guys, and oh, it's got that like tiger, cheetah. I think it's a cheetah, right? Cheetah. He's got that guy in there, and of course, Mr. Banks, Mr. Moneybags. Is that what it is? Moneybags, I think. Okay, so that's all my PS1 games. Now we'll do PS3. So, we've got God of War 3. It's the only God of War I've played, and I was terrible at it. My brother, very good at it. I'll just watch him play. That was way funner. rebuy it for the PC because when they were transferring the games from Mojang to the Microsoft accounts, something happened with mine. I don't know, but it got effed up, so I ended up rebuying it, and I have 2 accounts because they ended up eventually, like months later, restoring my account. Super cool. But that's mine. Grand Theft Auto 5, of course. I had this for the PS3. I think I also had it for the PS4. I had to have had it for the PS4, but I think I played it the most on the PS3. This is Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. So this has the Kingdom Hearts Reaching the Memories, Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. I don't know what that means. I don't know. And it has Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, which I believe is 1, 2, and 1 and 2. I believe. So I got this so I could play the 358 over 2 and then just have it all in one. Obviously I bought this well after I had bought the other 2. But I don't think I've ever played it. So that's my bad. This is Dragon Age Origins. This is my favorite game of all time. Yeah. This is my favorite game of all time. Dragon Age Origins. I have the Ultimate Edition, Dragon Age Origins Awakening. I bought it pre-owned for $17.99. $20, $19.99, because I was not a pro member of GameStop. That's where I got a lot of my games at the time. Was the GameStop that's here in town. So, because I was not affording new games. The new games I got were from my parents, usually. So me and my brother, when we had money from like birthdays, or I think he had started working at the time, and we got this, and it was so cool, so good, so good. Which brings me to Dragon Age 2. Also very good, very rushed. You could definitely tell this was a very rushed development. Then, and I'll show it here later, I have Dragon Age 3, which is Dragon Age Inquisition. Also good. Fallout New Vegas. I have played this. I am terrible at Fallout games. Sorry, I hurt my dog. I'm terrible at Fallout games. This is cool though, and I really like it. And I wish I was better at it, because when I first played this, I didn't realize in Fallout games you can kind of do whatever you want. And I mean, like, while you're in dialogue, you can shoot someone in the face. And I did not know that. So I tested that because I had heard you could do whatever you wanted, and I didn't believe to that extent. So right after I left Prim, the place you start, you go out to the road, and there is a powder ganger, which is one of the like outlaws or whatever. And I'm talking to him, and I was like, pulled out my gun, I shot him in the head, and he died. And I was like, oh fuck, oh no, what did I do? And I had to restart that game because I couldn't go anywhere without dying immediately because of that. So, pro tip, don't do. This is another game that is highly loved, one of my top favorite games, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Sorry, my band just turned on. I'll try to go quick. The Elder Scrolls series, this was my introduction to the Elder Scrolls series. I do want to go back and like play the other ones. I hear that they're remaking Oblivion. I was going to say Obsidian. Oblivion. So I might do that. Hundreds of hours. I also have it for the PS4. I also have it for the PC. Call of Duty Black Ops. This is the original. I got this well after Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 already was released. Because that's what I used to play that on the Wii. And then I got it for the PS3 later. But Call of Duty Black Ops I got after, because one of my friends was like, you rip those rage in it. However, I started on playing the original Spyro the Dragon, and I sucked at it, and I want to beat that before I go on to Ripto's Rage. And then it also has Year of the Dragon, so I can play all three in this one. But The Elder Scrolls Online, this is the MMO version of The Elder Scrolls. I got this, and I liked it a lot. And then, but however, when I first played it, I was at my parents' house, and they had terrible internet, so every time I tried to log on and do things, it was horrible. And if I ever tried to do the large scale battles, I would disconnect like every 5 minutes, and then it would take me 2 minutes to reconnect just to play for 5 more minutes. Very frustrating. Not their fault. My internet's fault for sure. Here is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. I don't remember playing this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember playing it. And again, you can see, got it from GameStop, on sale. Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. I have played probably half of this game, maybe. I have not played this. Why do I still have them? Because I want to play them. And I want to play them as they were originally intended. Yes, I do still have my PS3, my PS2, and my PS4. My original PS2 got peed on by my dog though, so I had to buy a new one. But yes, here's Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That's the like new Modern Warfare. Dying Light, amazing game. I did not buy Dying Light 2 The Beast, Dying Light 2 or Dying Light The Beast. I did watch gameplay of both. I never finished this one. I got really far, but I was too scared to play it by myself. I was playing it with friends at the time, and we stopped being friends partway through playing this game, and I was too chicken to keep playing by myself. Destiny 2. I played the original Destiny also. I don't know if that's in here or not. It's not, but I did play the original Destiny. I really, really liked it. And Destiny 2, I don't remember very much of. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure it's free now. Battlefield 1. This was my introduction to the Battlefield games. It is so good. So good. I loved it. The Mosin Nagant. Great. Around this time, I was really into first-person shooters. We've got Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and last but not least, Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy. So just like the Spyro Trilogy, that I wanted to reignite my PS2 stuff. At the time, I did not have a working PS2, just so you know. This is the Crash Bandicoot 2, and Crash Bandicoot Warped, which I used to own Crash Bandicoot Warped. I don't anymore. But I never owned the first two. And I also suck at it. I'm not very good at platformers, so. Okay. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. Anyways, I hope this was fun for you. And it was just like a little chit chat